The year is 1917. Petrograd, the grand capital of Russia, shivers under a blanket of snow. A harsh wind whips down the frozen Neva River, biting through layers of clothing. The city is a canvas of grays and whites, mirroring the bleakness gripping its inhabitants. Long lines snake around empty shops, mothers clutching their children close against the biting cold. The faces are etched with hunger, with despair. The city, once vibrant with life, is now haunted by the specter of famine. The Great War rages on, draining Russia's resources and leaving its people desperate. In the factories, workers huddle around flickering gas lamps. Their faces, smudged with grime, are hardened with resentment. Whispers of revolution, once hushed and fearful, now crackle with urgency. The Tsar, distant and detached, seems oblivious to their plight. He is seen as weak, indecisive, controlled by the whims of his wife and the enigmatic Rasputin. The air in Petrograd is thick with anticipation, a palpable tension that hangs over the city like a shroud. Revolution is coming. It is no longer a question of if, but when. Tsar Nicholas II, the last Tsar of Russia, sits on a throne increasingly unsteady. He inherited a vast empire, but one riddled with deep-seated social and economic problems. Years of oppression, coupled with the Tsar's autocratic rule, have fueled a simmering discontent among the masses. Nicholas, though a loving father and husband, lacks the political acumen and decisiveness needed to navigate these turbulent times. His disastrous decision to lead the Russian army in World War I proves catastrophic. Military defeats mount, and the Tsar is blamed for the senseless loss of Russian lives. His German-born wife, Tsarina Alexandra, becomes a lightning rod for discontent. Her reliance on the mystical Grigory Rasputin, a self-proclaimed holy man, further erodes the public's trust in the monarchy. Rasputin's influence over the Tsarina, and by extension the Tsar, is seen as a dangerous and corrupting force. In the shadows of the Tsarist regime, revolutionary ideologies flourish. Secret societies and underground printing presses spread their message of change. The writings of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels find fertile ground in the minds of intellectuals and workers alike. Two factions within the socialist movement emerge as dominant forces, the Mensheviks and the Bolsheviks. The Mensheviks, advocating for a gradual transition to socialism, believe Russia is not yet ready for a proletarian revolution. The Bolsheviks, led by the fiery and charismatic Vladimir Lenin, demand immediate and radical change. Lenin, exiled for his revolutionary activities, remains a powerful voice from afar. His writings, smuggled into Russia, ignite the hopes of the discontented masses. He promises peace, bread, and land, a potent message that resonates deeply with the war-weary and impoverished populace.